it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Croatia have got it back and they'll have another go. Torres tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rosic shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Now it's Yamal. And it's Nakata.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Neymar. And that was very necessary. Fernando Torres. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Croatia are looking to go forward now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Shot at goal! Goal! Freiburg! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Great ball, and he's in here. Konate getting this one clear. And here's Mbappe. And this is... And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Croatia's free kick then. Rosic! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Rosic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution on the field.
Rosic is standing over this one.
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Neymar! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's in on goal. And he's heaved it away. Fernando Torres. Konate. Brzezinski. Neymar. In with the challenge. And here's Yamal. Neymar. And this is Torres. And this is Torres. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And here's Brzezinski. Tries a shot! Oh, and again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Neymar, looking for options for movement. He's dealt with that really well. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Plays the return pass. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Conte. Nakata. Brzezinski. Great ball if he can get there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, just skips past his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Brzezinski! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Brzezinski! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Brzezinski usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Freiburg have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Ronaldo, who's set up one goal so far. That's a good run down the left. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Croatia still have to come. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Freiburg go into the lead. Nakata. Batistuta. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Freiburg are down to 10 men. Brzezinski, played out towards the right wing. And here's Mbappe. Akanji has given away a free kick. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Yamal. And Girassi. And it's Camavinga. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shot could be on. It's Nakata! So close to drawing level.
Nakata clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Mbappe! Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Croatia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution in progress.
Croatia are making a change now. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Croatia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Oh, Red, nice interception. 5 minutes left on the clock.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's been won straight back. And this is Bebeto. David Villa. Nakata. Smoothly does it. And the shot! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left.
David Villa! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, he's burst through. Nakata. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Alexander-Arnold. Applies the finish! There was plenty of power on that. That's at the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Nakata picking up the man of the match. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet. It's Rosicki! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rosicki is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Rosicki. Now it's Nakata. Very nicely done. Mbappe is onto this. That is a brilliant interception.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Torres. Shoots! Goal! Croatia!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Motherwell finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Torres. Conte. Now it's Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Neymar. And here's Nakata. He could be in here. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Croatia are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, what Cruyff! And it's come back out to him. Now, who's going to be first? And he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's pulled back. Mbappe. Nakata. And this is Torres. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard. Izarazu. And it's Hullet. Rosicki. Here's Nakata. And here's Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Baggio.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Rui Costa. Rosicki. Nakata, looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Mbappe. Rosicki!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Rui Costa. He's found a way through. Rui Costa. That is good strength. Konate can get it clear. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Nakata. Pass is just off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There will be one
Conte.
minute added time.
Neymar. He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. He's not got that quite right. Look at the space here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Croatia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. And this is Torres. Oh, that's nice. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Puskás. Wan-Bissaka. And this is Hullet. Conte. Nakata. Nakata looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hullet receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he whips it in. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Conte. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Ruben Dias. Wan-Bissaka. Conte. And it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. And this is Rosicki. Real chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Croatia find a position of real strength now. Roberto Baggio. Puskás. And here's Torres. Smoothly does it. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rui Costa. Pull it. Now it's Puskás. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Nakata. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rosicky. He has found a way through. That's a sharp pass. Khan claims comfortably. Rui Costa carries the ball down the right. Konate. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Now it's Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Croatia are almost home and dry now. Conte. That's Rosicky. And it's Neymar. And here's Nakata. Mbappe. Shot. And the finish! It's there! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rijkaard. Puskás. And he's had it nicked away.
Puskás really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Referee's given a throw. And that's another good win of the ball. And we're done. Croatia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Fernando Torres
And
picking
now,
up the Man of the
please
Match
join
award,
towards the screen
and no
for a
surprise
special
there.
Presentation featuring our guest
What are your
performers
thoughts on
today.
today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Croatia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Haaland tries from a long way out.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have had the first signal. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And again! It's in! 2! And we've barely begun here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Croatia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. Serginho. Croatia look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Dink through. David Villa! Conte. He's found a way past. Now it's Villa. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Rosicki goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Konate cuts it out.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And it's Nakata.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Serginho. Fired deep towards the back post. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he shoots! No mistake! Back to within 1. Interesting. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Raul. João Neves. And can he finish it? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Koundé. Nakata. Half an hour played now. Now it's Neymar. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Neymar. Haaland. Now João Neves.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Neymar. Over to the left. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. And it's Neves. Pedri looking understandably energised after his... He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Croatia looking forward to the break after some very good work. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pass somewhat off target. Nakata. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Raul. Kante powering forward here. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. Goes for a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Croatia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Pings it across. That could... Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale del club.
And the action is back on the way. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ruben Dias. He's got away. He's having a shot! And that should get the job done. Wan-Bissaka. It's a good run down the right. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Rosicki. João Neves. Haaland. And it's Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho. Spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That has not gone well.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte. Rosicki. Oh, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Rosicki on a charge down the left. Nakata. And it's Conte. Out to the left it goes. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rosicki. Shot, surely! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Croatia really could have done without this.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19. Viene sostituito con il
The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Hazard.
It's hit the uprights. This time, surely. Decent enough try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Hazard. Holland. Shapes to shoot. He's scored. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Wan-Bissaka. Ruben Dias. And it's Koundé. Now it's Rosicki. And it's Neymar. Rosicki is wide and looking to get onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, can he get onto this? João Neves. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rosicki. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's looking wide. Played out to the left flank. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Ruben Neves.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's lost his man here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Croatia have themselves a chance from the spot
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
to further improve their position of comfort.
Numero 7.
Terrific save by Manuel.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And he's intervened well there. I think we're just about done here. And it's Rosicki. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Haaland.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ruben Dias. Wan-Bissaka. Conte. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Rosicki. Neymar. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Numero 4. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
Croatia have their second corner now. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a game.
Croatia are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building.
Oh, Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi crosses it in here. Conte, Neymar, and here's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shaw. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And it's Serginho. Reinders. Nakata. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nakata. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brzezinski for Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. Kovacic. And it's Serginho. And it's Neymar. Shaw. Now it's Reinders. And we have our very first corner. Ruben Dias gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Serginho. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. Kovacic. And it's Neymar. And Reinders. And here's Neymar. He's going for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shaw. Serginho. Kovacic. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Serginho. Played out wide. Neymar. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Chance to deliver. Konate attempts a clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Messi. Kovacic. And that has been slung wide. Wan-Bissaka carries the ball down the right. Conte. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's forced to go back. Konate. Conte. Konate. And it's Reinders. Oh, nicely intercepted. Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
1 minute at a time.
Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Croatia happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again. Croatia carrying a one-goal lead. Reinders. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, can they get him away? Croatia can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicely shaped ball. Nakata, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Rosicki with a real chance here. Rosicki! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Croatia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Reinders was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
The attendance for this match
Rosicki.
was 29,950.
Squeeze it through.
Croatia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's had it nicked away. Konate. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Rosicki
Rosicki taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Number 8.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great chance here from position A1. Nakata! And they've got rid. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Haaland. He's won it, and the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Done delicately. Played into space out wide. Croatia still have the cards to affect this game. Serginho. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Reinders. Serginho. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. He has found the way through. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Neymar. It's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Croatia find a position of real strength now. Croatia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Great vision, and the counter-attack could be on here for Croatia. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Nakata plays it short, and here's Nakata. That's good play. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
5 minutes to add. Neymar tries to play it through. Shaw.
Such good technique.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Look at the space here. Koundé gets a foot in here. Batistuta. That's good running with the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Croatia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And if you do have a chance
Mbappe
today,
taking in the
please take some
accolades,
time out
having
to
been
give your
named
support
man of the
to our
match.
devastating
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted.
Hello,
The hard work
everybody,
already
and
done, the
welcome
team
to
can
today's
set out to
match.
enjoy this game
Croatia
and bask in the
against
adulation of their
Milan.
adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And it's Lima. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, now it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Messi. Brzezinski, now it's Neymar. And he's worked it through. Mbappe! Goal! Croatia! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Messi. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Valverde. Nakata. Now Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. That's going to go a long way. And that's put paid to a promising move. Conte. Opts for safety. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Brzezinski. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neymar. And it's Kimmich. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Brzezinski. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now Ruben Diaz. Brzezinski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been slung wide. Wan-Bissaka. Foot in. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? Kimmich. And it's Lima. And here's Messi.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Rafinha. Kimmich. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And no, that was never going to make it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Croatia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tries to play it through. Backward it goes. And it's Kimmich. Looking for the run. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Nakata receives it in a good position here.
There will be one
This is
added
Neymar.
time.
We are into overtime. Valverde, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Haaland ploughing through the middle. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody.
There's
and
plenty of
please
positives
join
to
me
take,
in wishing
despite
a
the
happy
lead being
wedding
so small.
anniversary for
Peter,
one of our
have been
fan
playing
club
well,
members.
good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Croatia have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Croatia carrying a one-goal lead. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Conte. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Haaland. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. Kante has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Croatia are still that goal to the good. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Guardiola gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Conte. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Neymar. Guardiola. It's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nicked it back promptly. Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. Kimmich. Good ball, good take. And they've been given a corner. This is their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 15, Thomas
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Number 14.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and
Coming on the
application,
field,
Peter. They've got to
number
keep
10.
pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vardiol makes the interception. Croatia still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, it's Bebeto. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Croatia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Bebeto. That ball looks a good one. Here's and Stoichkov! Croatia have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And here's Nakata. Great vision. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's a sharp little ball here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He has a look out. De Ligt gets it clear. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar picks it up out wide. Nakata. Now it's Stoichkov. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which the...
So that's it. It is all over. Croatia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe picking up the man of the match. Croatia are all smiles coming into this game.
Hello, everybody,
They've
and
already
welcome
secured
to
their
today's
ticket to the
match.
promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times.
Messi! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland, out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Oh, no joy this time. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He can run onto that. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Conte. Nakata. Well, they can break here. And he's away. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's come loose. And he's lost his man here. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Croatia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts for safety. Konate. And here's Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Rosicki. That's a good ball. Bebeto driving forwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Nakata. Griezmann. That's a good ball out wide. Nakata tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. And this is Bebeto. And it's Rosicki. Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Nakata really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a throw-in. And it's Conte. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Hazard. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Nakata. Nakata. Oh, this is a very good run. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nakata is onto this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was quick to react. Conte. Croatia finding their passes. And he's managed to get free. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Croatia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Croatia, number 20, Erling Haaland.
Borussia Dortmund get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 14, Neymar.
Croatia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Bebeto. And now the breakaway. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Nakata. Nakata charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Wan-Bissaka. And this is Messi. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. Croatia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. And he's surging through. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Some really good ball movement. Alexander-Arnold. Koundé cuts out the pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely shaped ball. It's come to nothing. And he's there to retreat. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts to Griezmann! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Croatia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Brzezinski. Croatia looking to pass their way through. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There will be a throw-in. Griezmann. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Goal! Croatia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution for Croatia, number 18, Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the
Croatia
field,
go into the lead.
7,
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he plays one through. He's got away. Oh, chance for a shot! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Croatia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
David Villa. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Xavi Simons. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Picked out brilliant, has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Aims beyond the defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, what a ball! He could be in here. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is Conte. Camavinga does well to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. And that's it. Croatia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that.